What's up? Welcome back. It's GamerVice here, baby, and it's October. And it's a big October because we got games after games after games. Kevin, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited for this month. This month has some crazy amount of releases, and I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah. So, with so many releases coming out, there is one game at the time of this recording that is going to be releasing tomorrow. So it'll be out maybe a couple days when you're seeing this. That is Assassin's Creed Mirage, a big IP that's been around for a long time. And it looks like they kind of do a little throwback here, and they go back to the origin of what I'm talking about the skin of the game, like the old real assassin style feel. What are your thoughts on Assassin's Creed? Yeah.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed Mirage. From what I see, it looks kind of like the original Assassin's Creed trilogy from way back in the day. I don't even know how old is that. Probably what we're talking about, like 2006, maybe.
Yeah, what first Assassin's Creed? That's a good question.
2006, 2007, I think, somewhere around there. So, but anyways, looks like they're taking it back to the roots of those original 3 games, which looks cool. I'm excited to see just how refined it is. From the things that I've read, it seems like Assassin's Creed Mirage isn't necessarily as big as Valhalla was, but it is a refined experience around that older play style, just set in a different like Egyptian setting. I'm not sure exactly where it's supposed to be taking place, but it looks like that type of setting, right?
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. And that's the thing. Like speaking of, Valhalla was big, and then talking about that old school assassin style, right? Like assassin, you think of quiet, stealthy guys, and it's like they threw the Vikings in there, and all you think about Vikings is like brutal combat. Like ain't no one hiding being a Viking, but they kind of put that twist in there. But it comes to like bring up the question now, like, is it time for the Assassin's Creed IP to come to an end? Like, are they really running out of ideas? At this point, we already know now with this, like, they are just squeezing every penny out of this, obviously, and prolonging this. Sure. But it's like, does this team move on to a game where they kind of take this kind of combat, but maybe not the assassin part, but like, how about we start a new IP? Like I'm saying, obviously we don't want nobody to lose their jobs or anything, but it's like, how about you take this team that's been working on Assassin's Creed and you guys just move into a new IP? Like that's how, right? Like new IPs get made. Eventually you drop one sometimes,
Right.
So I don't know. I just feel like this would also be, to me, I didn't play the game yet, obviously, but like a good going out party, right?
Right.
Because it's so it resembles the first couple so well from the things I've read that this would be a good like farewell, like Assassin's Creed. But I don't know. These guys don't look like they're ever stopping. They try to do mobile games. They try to do this. They try to do that. So I don't really know. For all we know, there's already another one in the works. But
well,
yeah,
actually,
I don't know.
Funny you say that because actually there was I don't know if it was like a rumor not too long ago that they were working on multiple Assassin's Creed games at the same time.
You're right. This is true.
And I think one of them is supposed to be a multiplayer, if I'm not mistaken. So, and I don't think, just to, be clear, I don't think that was Skull and Bones. Also, Skull and Bones looks horrible. I'm just gonna add that in here. Ubisoft should never have made that game.
Such
they should
a
just
disappointment.
have scrapped that game. Yeah, that's it.
But to your point,
To your point though, Ubisoft does seem to have this thing about holding onto their IPs and trying to stretch them out as long as possible. Like Assassin's Creed, and then Far Cry as well. They're on like 6 or 7 now. I know they released 6, but I'm assuming there's going to be a 7th because 6 did decently well. I assume, and then the Tom Clancy games, the Ghost Recon games.
Yeah,
there's a number of them too. We just heard, and we'll talk about it, I'm sure, in the future, that Division Heartland and now Division 3 is in the works. So they stretched out Division 2 for, I want to say, it feels like 5 or 6 years at this point.
Yeah, man. It just felt like.
And now they're finally giving us a new Division game, Division 3, which is in development right now. So
which is
updated
highly
graphics, updated engine. Yeah.
which is highly wanted from my like
Yes.
that. Like a new division is what people wanted. Like they wanted just to be done. Like let's move on and do Division 3. Like that community I know wants it for sure. Like I don't know. I guess listen, I've played so many Assassin's Creed. I think I only didn't play one of them out of the 7 that might be since this or 8. I don't even know.
Oh
And
yeah.
now Mirage would be the second that I haven't at least touched. We'll see if I end up touching it. I am not so tight knit with that Assassin's Creed community because also it's not a multiplayer game. You're not, I guess dealing with like the whole community at large because it's not like that style of game. But I just feel like I don't think people really care. Like at this point, for what they keep putting out, people were kind of over it. Valhalla was great though. The way they changed it up, like Valhalla was good. DLC, solid, like good game. But maybe it's time to move on.
And just so that we're clear, Mirage will actually be the 13th installment
All right, yeah,
in the Assassin's Creed IP. So
I probably played
they're
10,
definitely milking it.
and I probably didn't play 2 of them. So yeah, unreal. I have to put the list down one day. We'll do that, and we'll just say I played this one, this one, this one, this one. It's exhausting.
We're probably in agreement. The best one is
Black Flag. Yes.
Yeah.
The one that they wanted to then make Skull and Bones because of, but instead of just using everything that they did right in Black Flag, they decided to do a bunch of weird stuff. We're not going to talk about it because that's not what we're here to do, right?
No,
we're here to talk about the October smash, all right? Game after game after game. And that next game is something that's a little more, this is probably the most low on the totem pole game that I'm about to mention here, and that's Wild Card Football from Saber Interactive, who apparently, they worked on NBA Playground until they sold it off to 2K because it was so successful. But I've been dying for an NFL Street game, and the football gaming community has been dying from a, I guess, more well-known or because it's Saber I wouldn't even say Saber Interactive is AAA, but there have been these lower games making. There's been the Maxim football games, the I forget the other one. There's a few of these developers, very indie developers, low tier developers, based on money, not low tier like they're not good, that have been making sim football games, but they don't catch the attention of the community at large. Like they have their tight knit like people that really want to find a football game, and if you go into those communities, you see like, oh yeah, this is great, like yeah, they do this better than Madden. But it's like for a real casual person who like plays Madden, you said they pick up the game, it's like you have to be a very specific type of gamer to play a game that has so many things that does not play or graphically look anything like Madden. It's very hard to really sink your teeth into something like that. But this game, obviously, arcade style. Still waiting for 2K to tell us about their arcade style game that they got the NFLPA's agreement to use like the NFL logos and everything. That like they went radio silent. So I don't know what game 2K's making, but yeah, this Wild Card Football, man, with Kaepernick kind of heading it and stuff like that.
Which is hilarious.
I'm excited. People have been saying I never played I think I did, but I really have no experience. Maybe a couple hours in my lifetime have I ever played an NFL Blitz. But as far as NFL Street, I have hundreds of hours played in NFL Street, and people that have had their time with the game, they say it's like a mix of NFL Blitz and NFL Street. It looks fun. It just looks fun. It looks exciting, crazy. Because now, the thing with Madden is, I feel like it's too arcadey, but they keep telling me it's sim football. So when I see stuff happening, I get very angry. I'd rather the game be like, listen, it's an arcade game. Here's these ridiculous wild cards, is obviously what it's called. And it's like, you can basically grow 3 times the size of your character and bowl over people, like all this fake stuff. But it's like, oh, that's what the game is.
Right.
Okay. Right. Madden, on the other hand, with these ridiculous superstar abilities, makes it an arcade game. I don't understand. And I'm mad because I actually went 2-3 years without playing Madden. And I came back to it because the boys want to play Dynasty again, or franchise. And I'm playing it, but it's really hard, man, to enjoy that game sometimes. It's really difficult. It does not play like, and then they add so many things that I guess now it's more difficult because gaming has gotten so crazy. They try to add a skill gap and they got the whole competitive league, But like too much nonsense, man.
It's
Just give me the old Maddens or give me the old 2K5.
yeah, it's definitely one of those examples of a niche type of game, a niche category of a game. In this case, this is a football sports game where the lack of competition just shows that they lack innovation. They don't want to innovate.
Yeah.
They don't want to push the envelope. They don't want to make things as best as they could. They just do these minor updates every year, and then they make it seem that it's like this grand thing that 20 Madden 24 is the best, and then it'll be Madden 25 is the best, and then oh, look what we did. We brought back online franchise mode in 25, so now it's the best. It's like, no, you should have had that from the get-go. Now that you have crossplay, but you don't have online franchise mode in crossplay.
Yeah, bro, they did franchise so dirty.
Yeah.
And it's just funny to me. They can say whatever they want about Ultimate Team. Like, yes, it probably brings them money. And yes, a lot of people play it. But they just don't want to tell us the statistics. From everything you read, there are people that live and die on franchise, bro. They love franchise. Anyone who's always played some sport games, bro, and all these games are pushing that Ultimate Team nonsense down our throats. And it's like they purposely leave the franchise solo experience, or whether you want to do it online with people, and they ruin it. They've been scrapping so many things that used to be in it, and then they give it to us like we've talked about it in the past with games. It's like, oh, look what we're adding. It's like, oh, you mean this thing that you guys did 10 years ago and it was so good and innovative, and you took it away, and now you're telling us it's like this new feature? Like, bro, it's like the training camp stuff, man. They're like, oh, look, training camp, mini camp games back. Like, they're back. You mean the ones that they had back in 07 with Vic on the cover and stuff like that everyone, it don't make sense, man. It's just Madden. Yeah, big disappointment, or I should say EA in this case. It's damn sad. 2K, I don't know what football game you're making because you guys made a deal with the NFL. What the hell are you making? What's your arcade game? But yeah. But Madden, we need somebody to come out here and just slap Madden in the face.
Exactly.
So we'll see. Maximum Football, I'm keeping my eye on you, as I always do.
Maximum Football should be coming out. They should be fully customizable type of thing, game.
Yeah.
So that's
they're
going
just
to help
gonna
it
have
out
to
a lot.
keep polishing that gameplay, man. That one might take time, but if they really go, and now they're taking that free approach, so maybe at least more people get it in their hands and they see this, and that whole, exactly. Dynasty franchise, customizable experience, college rules, NFL rules. Like, it's basically all in one football game kind of deal. It could be crazy. But moving on. Oh wait, no. You go ahead. Tell me what you got.
I was just gonna say, but just to put a little spotlight on Wild Card Football. Wild Card Football comes out October 10th. It's gonna be on the PlayStation, the Xbox, the Switch, on Steam, on the Epic Store. It's a 7-on-7 arcade style football game where you have over 150 different, cards that you can play to make yourself, anything from making yourself bigger, like you said, to breaking some rule, to, upping your stats at a crucial moment. So it's cross-play, it's single player, it's local, couch multiplayer. So
you mean all the Bessel, all the, what's that saying? Bells and whistles?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's got all the bells and whistles.
It's got all those bells and whistles that you want in an arcade style football game, and
right off the jump,
and it's just gonna be fun. That's it. That's what they're aiming for. Just fun, like not serious football game. That's what that is. And
I like fun.
Do you like fun?
Do you like fun?
I think I like fun too. So hopefully we'll have some fun October 10th.
Oh man. Moving on though, I'm gonna because football is a sore subject for me, man. I got real into it. I know I overtook the football talk there, so I'm gonna let Kevin have this one a little bit here. Spider-Man 2, tell me about it, Kevin.
Spider-Man 2 releasing October 20th for the PlayStation 5 exclusive. So for all you PlayStation fans, you guys get your exclusive this month. We got our exclusive. I say we, but people who have Xbox.
Whoa. Is that Kevin picking sides? We are no fanboys here. No fanboys.
No. I'm not a fanboy, but I don't have a PS5, so that's why I say.
Oh, okay.
So
touche.
listen, And anybody who's got a PS5 out there, anybody who's excited about playing Spider-Man 2, I'm excited for you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's the game you were waiting for. I hope that it has all of the bells and whistles that you were hoping for a sequel in a Spider-Man game. It looks amazing. It looks like the storyline, just from the trailer that I've seen, looks amazing. So I hope that game just delivers. I don't give a shit if you're a PlayStation fan or you're Xbox fan. You want to hate on, I don't care. This is a game for the PlayStation 5. Y'all enjoy it. That's what I gotta say about that.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Kevin.
It's true, man. Why do I gotta waste my time and energy caring about a game I'm not gonna be able to play? I don't care then. Just enjoy your game. I can't play it. You enjoy it.
All right,
That's it.
Wait, don't say too much. We might upset those people out there. Don't understand.
I'm not listen, I'm not saying
Nah, I'm kidding.
I'm just saying what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But anyways,
all right.
Spider-Man 2. October 20th comes out. The review codes I think already went out to, reviewers and whatnot. So we should be seeing little bits and snippets of information coming out from them. But in the meantime, that's as far as me as somebody who does not have a PS5, that's what I got to say about it. But I know you got a PS5, and I'm hoping you get to enjoy it. You tell me about what you think.
Yeah. I might have to wait till the holidays to play that one. I really don't know where I'm going to fit it in. Maybe I fit it in. I think I got like 2 gift cards for the PlayStation Store I haven't used. I haven't touched my PlayStation in a little bit. So, there you go. It's Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. If there's one game in the next, 3 months that you spend your gift cards on for your PlayStation, I would assume it's going to be Spider-Man. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Off the top of my head,
I
can't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing else I would even think I'm going to use it on right now.
Right.
That PlayStation's for 95% of it is for exclusives only. The only reason I got that thing.
Right. That makes sense.
Other than that, we use the big bad PC.
That's it.
All right. Moving on.
I'm actually
There's really not much we could say about Spider-Man 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The reviews embargo lifts on the 16th, just like Kevin said. So we'll be definitely hearing about that. And then Kevin.
Yes.
I know you were about to say it, but I'll lead you into it.
Yes, sir.
What are you excited about? What game is coming out tomorrow if you got that money? Or you got to wait 5 more days to the 10th. What game's coming out, Kevin?
Forza Motorsport comes out October 10th. Motorsport comes out October 10th for the Xbox and for PC. And I actually have had such a
PlayStation.
No, it's not. Is it PlayStation? Don't lie to me.
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, stop lying.
It's an exclusive.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, what are you talking about? I was ready to look up.
It's too good.
But
Too
anyways,
good. Sorry.
You got me.
Kevin, keep doing what you
got me. You got me. Good job. So anyways, Forza Motorsport comes out October 10th, Xbox and PC. I've been itching for a new racing game. You don't know this, but I've actually been trying to download different racing games in the past week or two on my own time to play a racing game because I have that itch, and I just don't like the Need for Speed games. They just don't do it for me. They're just too arcadey. Then I was just gonna say, then I see somebody playing like Gran Turismo, and when I had, prior to this generation, I had this console generation, I had a PS4, PS3, PS2, so I had Gran Turismo games. But now that I don't have a PlayStation, I don't have that type of simulation game other than Forza. So I'm actually really excited. I've looked at, the trailers and they look, it just looks amazing. It just looks amazing. That's all I could say.
Yeah. No, what game then? So what games have you been what's a racing game? Because I can't think of it right now at the top of my head.
What do you mean? So, I mean...
there's that you have downloaded in these last couple of weeks. You said you've been downloading. There was a game off the top of my head. I could think of it that apparently, I don't know if it had a DLC come out or something like that.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I downloaded a couple of Need for Speed games, and I started playing them, and I was just like, doing it for me. It's just not doing it for me. And then I downloaded Forza Horizon 4, I think.
Okay.
The last Forza game. I think it's Horizon 4. Now that it's actually Horizon 5. So Horizon 5, I downloaded that one. I started that up, but I want to just get into a new racing game from the jump, new clean slate, and just like
Yeah.
build into it. Like that's part of the fun is like you start with a shitty car and you get some
Oh yeah,
racing
that's the
games and
best.
then you build up a little bit of money and then you finally get to buy that next not so shitty but kind of shitty car and just like that build up that's what I miss. So you know, that's what I'm excited for and it like I said, it just looks like an amazing racing game from Xbox Studio.
Yeah. So actually, I can't remember, but you know what I wish, but I don't. I say this, but we all know me as a gamer. All right, the angry guy the minute things get rough. But like I almost wish they were a little harder. At least the last, like when I downloaded that last Need for Speed, it went on Game Pass or whatever, or on EA Play. That's why the most recent one that was available then, and I played it. It's like I played it,
Yeah.
and I just went through it. Like it was super like quick, boom, boom, and it was like easy as opposed to like I remember like, and this is using Need for Speed back in the day. I think it was Most Wanted, like where I had to do a race for like 2 hours because we kept losing and it was hard. You know what I mean? Like it was hard. Like I don't know if there's a difficulty side, but like I like that's what like because you talk about in the beginning, you know, building up and getting slow. Obviously, starting with a not so racy car
Yeah.
until you build up. It's like I hope it could be like a nice hard grind like early on too though, like where it's not just simple like okay I know I'm gonna end up beating these guys or it just feels like the computer you'll catch up to them if you were driving bad. Like I want that shit to be tough, which I can also say I don't know about Forza. I did hear Forza is a way more technical driving game. I haven't played any of them and I've been meaning to play them and I meant to play the last one that came out before this one on here and I never did. So I
I
don't know.
would say
We shall see.
Forza kind of sits in between Need for Speed's arcade style and Gran Turismo's like real
Really, yeah.
simulation style. Like Gran Turismo's nuts when it comes to the simulation and
Yeah.
just like the little options
Yeah.
and fine tuning. Forza's not that deep, but it's
Yeah.
still a lot of fun. I mean there was the crew. That crew came out from
Yeah.
Ubisoft. That was cool too. But to your point, the old Need for Speed games, they were kind of cheap though. If we're gonna be honest, they had this like rubber banding thing. Like if you got too far ahead,
Yeah.
they would make sure that
Yeah.
the computer like
That's what I'm saying. It felt
was
like,
doing
and
like
that's what I'm
250. Like what the
thinking
fuck?
back in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking back. Like it just felt like, oh, you're letting me catch up. Like clearly, like no, I should have lost this. I make a mistake in this race. It's done. Like you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like let me race for a while. All right, I gotta master the track, no mistake type deal. But Forza Motorsport.
October
If you
10th.
got that dough, get it tomorrow on the 5th, or you can get it on the 10th. Okay, you just wait a little bit. But oh
And
yeah, speaking of that's Game Pass.
that is on
Duh.
Game Pass. Yeah, so Game Pass October 10th. Unless you want to spend the $100, then you get it tomorrow. I will not be spending the $100, so I will get it
I will
October 10th.
not.
Since we did a PlayStation exclusive and we did an Xbox exclusive, can't speak
Drum
now.
roll, please.
Drum roll, because also this month we have a Switch exclusive, which is Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and that comes out
Yeah.
October 20th for the Nintendo Switch.
It looks so colorful and so bright and so clean.
It does. It looks
Nintendo
good.
really be dropping some haymakers, man. They don't miss, man. They don't really miss. Zelda, Mario. The only one they've been missing with a little bit, and I guess it's because of the power of the console and the glitches and bugs, is Pokemon. They're trying to do a lot with that, and it's just not. I guess it doesn't seem to be smoothly going. But Pokemon has been around forever, also. But yeah, man, Nintendo don't miss. We were talking about this before we started recording, though. Fun fact: the original 2D platformers going across the way. Super Mario Bros. I don't think I've ever played more than an hour to 2 hours in my lifetime. Like it's like, ooh, Mario. Played a lot of Mario Party. Played a lot of Mario Kart. As far as actual Super Mario Bros, like the little map, going the dot, try to save Peach, fight Bowser. I literally don't think I've ever spent more than an hour in my life playing the Marios. I'm gonna see if the wife wants to get this new Super Mario game, and she'll probably enjoy that one and have some fun with it. I'll watch her. But I think I'm gonna try it out if it's on sale over the holidays.
You're
But
funny. You
yeah,
know,
nah, because I
first
really
of all,
I haven't
Nintendo
played the
does not.
Switch, man. I
Yeah.
wanted to play freaking what's the paint game that I Splatoon 3. Didn't even buy that yet. Like, thankfully I didn't buy it because literally have not really played that. We talked about when the game was coming out how I felt like I wanted to play it, and I think you bought it, so I apologize. Mario Golf.
Yeah.
Haven't
Yeah.
freaking touched my Switch. I
I
didn't even
did.
play
I
it.
did. I'm upset because we were like
You
all
never
gung
brought it
ho
up
for
though.
it.
To be fair, you never brought it up again.
Oh,
You
now it's
didn't.
my fault. We brought it up to the point. I was like, I got it, and then I got to keep hounding you guys about playing it. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, that's that's old news. So listen, Super Mario Brothers Wonder is the first traditional side-scrolling game since Super Mario Brothers U, which came out 2012. So it's actually been
Wow. See, that
it's
is
actually been
okay.
11 years
So
since
11
the last
years.
time that they had a this type
Wow.
of
Since we got like
side-scrolling.
OG style Super
Yeah.
Mario Bro. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and fun fact, I never played Mario Odyssey, but I heard that's an amazing game.
I have
actually
heard
have
too
to go
that-
play that too.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So shout out to what do we call Nintendo? The gray team? Is that the gray team, right?
It's the
It'd
red
be the
team,
gray?
right?
Is it? Oh yeah. Okay. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So we got the blue team here. We got the green team, and we got the red team. We hitting everything over here. But EA UFC 5, October 27th. We've gone a long time since UFC 4. People like these games. I think I'm excited for this. Like, if I can get my hands on it. Again, see, we talking about so many games, and you guys are probably like, yeah, no, we got full-time jobs. We try to do our best to play stuff, and life's coming at us hard lately. And I don't know how many of these games I'm actually gonna get to play and really understand. But all the games we mentioned today, I want to play at some point. Like, all the games coming out this October are games that I actually would have liked to try and play. And that's UFC 5, Kevin. What are your thoughts on UFC?
UFC 5 comes out October 27th. I'm sorry. It comes out UFC 5 comes out October 27th. It's one of those games. First of all, before I even talk about the game in itself, I find it funny. This is another like curse of the cover type of game because they have Adesanya on it, and
he was on the last
match.
one too with what's his name.
So I just find it funny that they put him on the cover again. He's lost 2 of his last 3 matches. But besides the point of the game actually looks real clean. I've actually always liked UFC games as far as gameplay goes, but I had never played too much of it. I'm actually excited because I believe, and I could be wrong, hopefully I'm not, but I believe this game will be on the EA Play or EA Play membership where we can play it at least 10 hours, try it out for 10 hours.
You're
whatever.
right. You're true. Very true.
So I'm excited to do that. This game, I read something interesting about this game, which was that the deluxe edition is going to have fighters like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
And
what the heck is this?
that I don't know. I don't even know what to think about that. That to me it makes no sense, but okay, whatever. But I'm excited. Another sports game, another combat game, another type of a different type of PvP. It's not, what we're used to watching PvP anyways, like any other fighting game or like Warzone or something like that. So I'm excited for UFC to come out.
Yeah. So it looks like Adesanya is on the deluxe edition cover by himself, but the actual standard edition is this female and this gentleman here. Don't know their names, can't find it out, but we'll get those to you.
Oh, okay.
That is what we had in store. But as we were sitting here, Kevin, that's what we had in store for you guys today. Also, throughout this video, any of those games, man, you have insight, you want to talk about which game you're most excited about, talk about it in the comments. Go off. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let us know what you're excited about. Let us know what you're not excited about. Let us know what you think's going to be a flop. Let us know what you think's going to be hyped up. I don't know. But there's one more game that's not like any of these games that we didn't talk about that me and my boy Kevin just want to sit down and give it a shot. And it's not like any of these games. Kevin, do you remember what we wanted to play? And it comes out on Game Pass, baby.
We wanted to play City Skylines 2. Is that what we're talking about?
Bingo. City
Bingo.
Skylines 2, which they dropped unfortunate news 2 weeks ago. that all you console people out there are now somewhat left on the back burner, and they're like, ooh, our console version of the game is not going to be ready, and it's expected spring 2024. But the
Holy.
PC version is still coming out October 24th, I believe it was.
Yes, it's October 24th.
Yeah, October 24th. But yeah, that's a big bummer for the console folks.
Yeah.
But simulation style city building game, man. I haven't played one since SimCity, and City Skylines apparently real good, but now I don't even want to bother touching it. I want to wait for the new thing. But I want to give it a minute or I want to give it a try. And I know when we joke around, but it's like those games are so technical that they're not really like those strategic building games. It's like I love them. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I'll play it for 2 hours, but then Rage Hank's gonna come out when my city gets a natural disaster, take it out or something. I have 5 fires and I didn't have enough fire trucks in the zone area, or the water pipes break. It's gonna be insane. But maybe we do like maybe we can set that up for you guys. Maybe we do a stream one day where we're building up our city, and we'll do maybe like a GamerVice building up our cities. Try to get that for you guys, but we'll see. That's really what's the word?
Talking out of your ass right now.
Yeah, I am talking out of my ass, but yeah, all right. I don't know the word. I hate when I can't think of these words. That happened a lot today. People, I apologize.
Well, that's tentative. We'll pencil that in, but it's not.
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
No,
something
just
for sure.
think. But put it this way: if it's something you guys would enjoy,
Yeah, for sure.
you gotta comment it. Let us know.
Yeah.
So if it's something people want to see, then we'll do it. That'll definitely be way more enticing for us to do it. Nobody talks about it in the comments, and we're gonna be like, all right, I said it. Nobody talked about it. Like,
Yeah, nobody
why
said
we
anything.
gonna-
Exactly.
Like, okay, we're just gonna. They forgot about it. I forgot about it. All right, we ain't gonna do it. But you already know, man. October seems like we got a big gaming party going on, man.
Huge.
And there's other stuff here that we didn't even announce. Like I said, this is all stuff that in some way, shape, or form, I would like to play. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games that we mentioned today, all coming out starting tomorrow. Insane, Kevin. What are your thoughts?
October is going to drain my bank account, is what I feel like is going to happen. I mean, to be fair, Spider-Man 2 is just off the board because I don't have a PS5.
Oh,
so
you're right. Yeah.
that's the one that you're gonna be, paying for. But as far as the rest of the games, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how these games play. Not only how they play, but how they play multiplayer, because we've talked about it before. But games today, I feel like,
oh man,
they just there's something about having a multiplayer
Servers.
game and being able to play multiplayer smoothly that we have seen from the Diablo 4 to the New World to Payday 3 most recently, where these servers have been just garbage. I don't know what they were working on, but they weren't working on paying their servers. But anyways,
so many different outcomes.
yeah.
But listen here, folks. You heard it here first. Not really. You didn't hear it here first. But GamerVice, baby. Giving you all the vice you need. Drop a comment, like the video, share it with your friends and family. Or don't. But we'd appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.